Huh? Don't leave without me. I have been having so much fun telling you about gravity and microgravity that I almost forget what I'm really here to do. Fly in 0G's Boeing 727 and experience microgravity. Well, now it's time to go through security and board the plane. This is so exciting, but I have to tell you something. Can you come a little closer? I'm a little scared. Yep, a little freaked out. They just said that we're going to be doing 15 parabolas. Parabola. What's that again?
What happens on a parabola is we fly a parabolic flight is what it's called in a plane. And this parabolic flight is the only way here on Earth that we are able to simulate or replicate microgravity. So people talk about space chambers, zero gravity chambers. None of those exist here on Earth. They are only in the movies. So the only way that we can train astronauts to experience microgravity is a parabolic flight. A parabola is the pattern that the plane is going to fly in the air. Now you know, if you go to Disney, if you go to Universal Studios, if you go onto a roller coaster anywhere in the world, you are experiencing something or a similar sensation to what you will get on a parabola. So when you get a roller coaster and it goes over the very top and it starts to come down again, just at that point where it comes over the top and begins to drop and you feel yourself drop, that is something kind of similar to what you will experience on a parabolic flight. So we do the same thing in the big 727. We get the plane, it flies out over the ocean, and then what happens is the pilot directs it up in the air like this. So the plane is going to fly in this type of motion through the air. Now the difference between actually flying the plane and doing a parabolic flight is this: that just before the plane gets to this point in the sky, just before it goes over the crest of the wave, what they will do is they will reverse the engines. So essentially what a parabolic flight means is, as we go through this pattern in the sky, that the plane, instead of actually flying over the top of the wave, it actually falls over the top of the wave. And what happens in the plane is the plane actually falls, but everything else in the plane falls at the exact same rate on the exact same speed as the plane. So the plane is falling, you are falling, everything is falling at the same rate, but you actually feel like you're floating. And that's exactly what happens in orbit around the Earth, that you aren't actually floating in space, you are actually falling at a constant speed towards the surface of the Earth that actually makes you feel like you are weightless.
This is my official 0-knot boarding pass, which means I'm going to fly in 0G in just moments from now. I'm official. I am a 0-knot. And now it's time to actually board the plane. And we are about to find out what happens when we are in microgravity. Weightlessness is achieved by flying G-force 1 through a parabolic flight maneuver. Specially trained pilots fly these maneuvers between approximately 24,000 and 34,000 feet altitude. Each parabola takes 10 miles of airspace to perform and lasts approximately 1 minute from start to finish. The actual weightlessness experience lasts about 20 to 25 seconds. On the first parabola, everyone aboard experiences Martian gravity, which is 1/3 the Earth's gravity. Wow! Totally with my fingertips. Look at this. Whee! On the second parabola, we experience lunar gravity, which is 1/6 the Earth's gravity. This is what Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin felt when they were on the moon. It's just 1/6 of the Earth's gravity, and you can hop and float. Oh, wow.
Hippity hop over hill and dale.
On the third parabola, we again experience lunar gravity. This time, we're going to exhibit superhuman strength by doing pyramid push-ups. And now, it's time to experience microgravity. Unbelievable! It's like being a balloon that's just gotten filled with helium. On this parabola, I release a feather, a stone, and a hammer, and they float in microgravity. On this parabola, see what happens when I release candy in microgravity. Good. On this parabola, see what happens when I release water from my water bottle in microgravity. In microgravity, water forms spherical globules. On this parabola, look at me as a human ball. Observe the action and reaction and the transfer of momentum. On this parabola, I used my super microgravity powers and flew like Superman. I feel such joy right now. I am so blessed to have this experience. Being in weightlessness, zero-G, and microgravity is like being on the best roller coaster in the entire universe.